Hey there, what's going on guys? Today I'm sharing with you 10 amazing modern Minecraft house builds. Each of these houses has a download that was posted by the builder. I will leave a link to the downloads in the description. If you enjoy this video, please let me know in the comments so I can make more like this in the future. Additionally, please let me know your favorite build in the comments after you see all of them. These builds are not in any specific order, just a list of houses that I like. I hope you guys enjoy this video featuring amazing builds from some really awesome builders. Let's get started. To start off, we have a house posted to Planet Minecraft by Warior. This build is called the Neighbors of Modern Times. This is a beautiful build featuring a complex of buildings focused on the shape of an actual structure, a cozy interior, and a simple layout throughout the entire build. I decided to add this build into the video due to its unique looking rounded type shape structure and of course the overall beauty of this build. It just looks amazing. It's a really cool concept for a build that just came together in a wonderful way. While not necessarily a single house, it is a modern building, so I think it fits the theme enough. Not your standard Minecraft modern house, but close enough for me to add it anyways. Next up, I'm featuring a build named the Aurilia, built by cnorgren. This build is a modern mega home built for the green future. I really like the way this build feels. It really gives you an immersive feel when you walk inside with really high ceilings right when you walk through the door. The build as a whole is really awesome with a great planned out structure with multiple floors including a basement and the usage of the roof as a farming area. Overall, the use of space and the just overall concept of this build is fantastic. I really do like this one a lot. It's a really cool build. Here we have a double modern house built by a Spanish-speaking YouTuber, ArticKraft. This is a perfect two-family building. Divided by two interesting-looking staircases, this build, similar to the previous one, features a garden on the roof and a garage type area at the bottom of the structure. I really like the concept of making a split building. A double modern house for two families is just a cool concept for a build in Minecraft that I really don't think of off the top of my head as something to build. There is a link to the builder's video in the description right below the download link for you to check out and for you to support. Go thank them for building this. Cliffs and modern houses seem like a perfect pairing. This build, built by Jack Builder, is just that. Jack did a pretty decent job at using the terrain to his advantage. While it's not a massive mountain cliff, it's more so a hilly area. The build is incorporated into the area nicely, with pillars that hold up the building and a stairway leading down to some water. The terrain is a big aspect to this build. Once again, I'll leave a link to the builder's video about this build in the description for you to check out and support. Jack Builder is of course another YouTube builder, so make sure to check out his video that's linked to the description and show him support for building an awesome building like this one. The next build is what the builder, mediocrity at best, interesting name, calls the Ultra Modern Home. Built for the Behind the Picket Fence contest on Planet Minecraft, this was the builder's first time actually putting effort into a modern build, or at least that's what they say. They created some sort of custom looking exterior for the outside of the build to match its ideal location of a forest. Using the combination of a lot of wood, quartz, and clay, they created a really nice looking modern house build. It's a really impressive looking building, if you ask me. I think it's nice. Built by Apollo 337, this building is an oil platform house. Definitely an interesting concept for a build, and part of the reason why I wanted to add it, I think. In the middle of an ocean, of course on top of a platform, This modern house is built for living in modern comfort, but also to be as easily accessible as possible with a helicopter pad on the top of the house. Again, an interesting idea for a build. I wouldn't expect to see a modern house in the middle of an ocean on an oil platform. It's just an interesting idea, which is why I added it into the video. Don't get me wrong though, the house is really nice. I wouldn't add it into the video if it wasn't, but the idea is just cool. I don't think I really need to explain myself any further. I think you get it. If you don't, well, I'm not going to explain it. Another house built by a YouTuber, a Spanish YouTuber at that. This was built by Tefached, the 35th modern house built on their channel. This small modern house is a pretty nice one. It's a small and compact house, but it still feels full of detail, with the dark roof being held up by pillars and the water surrounding the house. There are some fairly cool details in this house. I really like the dark and light feel. The combination of a darker colored clay and the white of the quartz really works well together, and it looks pretty cool, in my opinion. And that is why I added it into the video. Link in the description to the video for you to check out. This build is the Blend, built by KoemRiot. The Blend is a simple modern house built with a combination of concrete, wood, and stone to give it a perfect color combination for a modernist style build. The build is said to be 95% done, so it isn't officially complete, but I think it's done enough to share with you because it does really look like a pretty nice build. The builder put in some added detail into the build too, including putting a car in the garage, a grill, and a swimming pool. So they added in some nice little details to the build that really just complete the build and pull it together, like I said, to a complete build. Built by oldfarmer and Lindh, this build is named Owers House by RIBA. RIBA is an architecture company that designed Owers House, which is located in Cornwall, England, on the edge of a river. These Minecraft builders brought this house into Minecraft in a 1:1 scale, using the Amberstone texture pack to get the best looking experience of this building. You can see the level of detail and beautiful work that was put into this build. It's always cool to see real life builds be brought into Minecraft, especially when they're built as well as this one is. It really does look like the actual building, and the actual building is beautiful, so this one is beautiful too. It's just a really awesome build. I know at the beginning of this video I mentioned that these builds are not in any specific order. Well, that was aside from this one. I wanted to end off with this one because it's my favorite. I suppose in a sense it deserves to be featured as number one. This was again like other builds I've featured today, built by a YouTuber. A French-speaking YouTuber by the name of Bia429 created this build. It's an underground modern house. Now, the build as a whole may not be as amazing as some of the other builds in this video. The interior may not be as extravagant and whatnot, but I really like the concept of building a modern house underground. While I'm not much of a modern builder, I prefer a more rustic type building style. I love building inside of mountains, hills, and underground. So seeing a modern house underground was really cool to me, I guess, and I guess that's why this one really stuck out to me. You don't often see modern houses underground. You see them built on cliffs, but not underground or inside of a hill or something like that. So that's why I really like this one and wanted to show it last. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you saw a few Minecraft modern house builds that look impressive to you. Or maybe you got some inspiration to build your own modern house in Minecraft. If you did, make sure to send me over a picture on Twitter. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, If you're new around here, please consider checking out some of my other videos. I think you may enjoy them. If you're not new around here, thanks for watching another video. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you never miss one of my videos. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. That's gonna do it for me. I'm out here. See ya.